Today's letter comes to me from somebody named John. We're not going to publish his email address, but he put gun show in the subject line. So I'm just assuming that he doesn't have a problem with me reading the email. And I'm pretty sure he got my email from watching the show last week, because I don't really think that he's a regular viewer. And if you stay with me as we read his letter, I think you'll see why. So it comes to us from John, and he says, normally, I would not say something about appearances, but after having watched your show with Josh, now this is Josh Andrus from Project Confederation. We talked for about a half an hour about election predictions here in Alberta and the raw deal that Alberta is getting within Confederation and things we can do to make it better. I thought it was pretty interesting, but this was John's takeaway. But after having watched your show with Josh, I have to say that you have to get your hair out of your eyes. A nice trim, perhaps. Also, drinking coffee or water on camera looks highly unprofessional and is a real turnoff. If you need a drink, John offers me editing advice, even though I do not edit my videos. We have a talented production team that does. Anyways, he says, if you need a drink, focus the picture on your guest for a few moments. Finally, your farmer or cowgirl look, because last week I was wearing a plaid shirt, as I tend to do. Finally, your farmer or cowgirl look is a real put-off. If Rebel News wants credibility, then you will have to clean up your on-camera look. Watch yourself and your interview with Josh on YouTube, and you will see what I mean. Sincerely, John from Mill Bay, BC. I'm going to respond to John. And I should tell you that John sent me that on Mother's Day. So I was enjoying my time with my children on Mother's Day, and that was the feedback that I got. Now, I'll also tell you that I also received some positive, very positive feedback from the show last week. And thank you to those who do. I appreciate it very much. I do take those things to heart. I definitely don't take John's comments to heart, by the way, and you'll see why. Anyways, I did write back to John. I said, hi, you must be new to Rebel News if you're just discovering my Albertan aesthetic. I'm quite literally a farmer, in case you're wondering, to be frank, and that's what I'm paid to be. I've received far more compliments about my authenticity and my appearance over the last 8 years at Rebel News than busybody complaints. But I recognize that I'm not for everyone. That's okay. Maybe Rachel Gilmore is more your speed. Everyone has a type. I'm not yours. I'll do my best to survive this disappointment. However, it's a shame that my curly hair, and I should point out to you that it is naturally curly. This is the hair my father gave me. That my curly hair, my dry throat, and my modest shirt, as I said last week, I was wearing a plaid shirt, again, as I tend to do, were your takeaways from a 30-minute, wide-ranging, thought-provoking, somewhat funny, and rather engaging interview with Josh Andrus. I should inform you that it is a personal policy that I will not be accepting criticisms about my appearance from somebody who does not attach at least 3 candid, full-body photos to their email wherein they meticulously break down my on-camera presence. And I should actually suggest that if you are going to send me an email like this, friends at home, I want an audition tape too, because I really want to see how you interact with the camera just before I take those criticisms to heart. If I were a leftist woman, I would be decrying the misogyny of all of this, but I'm not, so I don't take it personally. Thanks for taking the time to write in on this beautiful Mother's Day. I hope the women in your life rise to your high standards. I can tell that you're a man of exacting tastes. Sincerely, Sheila Gunn Reid, Editor-in-Chief, Rebel News Network, and I forgot to add, 2022 Viewers' Choice Award winner. P.S. Next time, try the free podcast if looking at me is too distracting. Well, friends, and everybody else who thinks that they're going to feel as confident as John is to hit send on that email, think twice. Just think twice. Oh, hey, what you just saw there is a clip from my weekly full-length show, The Gun Show. It airs on Wednesday, but this is the internet. You can watch it whenever you feel like. You just have to become a subscriber to our paywalled premium content. Just go to rebelnewsplus.com to become a member today.